Welcome to one of the fastest growing sports YouTube channels out there. I'm Golden Blue Dude, and today we're going to talk about the 2022 recruiting class rankings, where they're at now and where I expect them to be when it's all said and done. Let's go. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's me again, Golden Blue Dude. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. I do college football videos every single day. That's what I do. Don't forget to check out my good friends at Tri-State Wood Sketch. He does amazing work. He can put any picture onto a piece of wood. All you have to do is send him the picture that you want on the wood, and he'll make a beautiful piece of art. Check him out at TriStateWoodsketch.com. Tell him that Golden Blue Dude sent you, and he'll give you 20% off. Today, we're talking about the 2022 recruiting class rankings, where they're at now and where I expect them to be when it's all said and done. We're going to go through the top 50. Here's 50 through 46. Marshall, SMU, Cal, Ole Miss, Virginia. The four teams that could make a move and get into the top 25 are SMU, Cal, Ole Miss, and Virginia. Here's 45 through 41. Arizona, Pitt, Maryland, Duke, and Illinois. I don't expect any of those teams to be in the top 25 for their recruiting class in 2022. Here's 40 through 36. Purdue, NC State, Tennessee, Wisconsin, and UCLA. All five of those have the potential of getting into the top 25 with their recruiting class rankings. Here's 35 through 31. Minnesota, Georgia Tech, Clemson, North Carolina, and Michigan State. The two names that pop out, North Carolina and Clemson, I think they will be in the top 25, and then the other three have the potential of getting there. Now 30 through 26. Florida, Iowa State, Cincinnati, Kentucky, Northwestern. I think the four teams that get in the top 25 will be Florida, Iowa State, Kentucky, and Northwestern, and Cincinnati has the potential of doing it. Here's 25 through 21. Vanderbilt, USC, West Virginia, Indiana, and Mississippi State. The two names that I think will fall out of the top 25 will be Mississippi State and Vanderbilt. The other three will be in the top 25. Here's 20 through 16. Oklahoma State, Baylor, Arkansas, South Carolina, and Missouri. The only name in there that I expect to not be in the top 25 would be Baylor. Now 15 through 11. Boston College, Virginia Tech, Texas A&M, Rutgers, and Michigan. Virginia Tech and Boston College are the two names that I expect to not be in the top 25. Now 10 through 6. Georgia, Oregon, Florida State, Texas, and Alabama. I think all five of these will most definitely be in the top 25. So stay tuned to see where I place them. Then, of course, 5 through number 1. Oklahoma, LSU, Notre Dame, Penn State, Ohio State. Same scenario. Definitely going to be in the top 25. So let's see where they end up in my rankings. Let's start off with number 25. I think number 25 will be Northwestern. Currently, they're ranked number 26. They have 1 4-star and 13 3-stars with a total of 14. I think Northwestern will have enough to barely get into the top 25 in their recruiting class. Number 24, Iowa State. Right now, they're number 29. They have 1 4-star and 13 3-stars. I think they'll have enough to have a top 25 recruiting class. Number 23 is South Carolina. Currently, they're number 17. They have 2 4-stars and 13 3-stars, 15 altogether. Their recruiting class is a little bit more full than some of these others I'm going to mention. I think they stick in the top 25, but I think they fall from that number 17 position. Number 22, Oklahoma State. Currently, they're number 20. They have 3 4-stars and 10 3-stars, 13 altogether. Oklahoma State could rise a little bit, but I'm basing this on what I see the other teams doing. Still top 25 class, though. Number 21, Arkansas. Current ranking, number 18. They have 5 4-stars, 9 3-stars, 14 altogether. Same scenario. I think they're going to have a pretty good recruiting class, but I think other teams are going to make a move and jump them. Number 20, West Virginia. Their current ranking is number 23. They have 2 4-stars, 12 3-stars. I'm pretty sure they're going to pick up at least 1 more 4-star, and they're in the running for 3 other 4-stars. So I think West Virginia barely gets into the top 20 for the 2022 recruiting class rankings. Number 19, Indiana. Their current ranking is number 22. I think it's the same scenario as West Virginia. They have 3 4-stars. They're still working on a couple of big-time recruits, so I think they'll climb just a little bit. Number 18, Rutgers. Currently, they're number 12. They have 6 4-stars and 9 3-stars, 15 altogether, but their class is a little bit more full than the teams that I put above them, so I think they fall just a little bit. But this is still a great recruiting class for Rutgers. Number 17, I have Missouri. Currently, they're number 16. They have 6 4-stars, 6 3-stars, 12 altogether. I think they're just going to stay pretty much where they're at right now. Number 16, Penn State. Currently, the number 2 recruiting class. They have 11 4-stars and 8 3-stars, but I think what the other teams do will impact Penn State because they already have 19 total recruits, so their class is a lot more full than these other teams. It's still a good class. Number 15, North Carolina. Current ranking 32. They have 5 4-stars and 5 3-stars, 10 altogether. So they're nowhere close to being done, and they're recruiting at a high level. I have North Carolina having a top 15 recruiting class. Could be even higher. Number 14, Florida. Their ranking right now is number 30. They have 6 4-stars, 4 3-stars, 10 altogether. Nowhere close to being done. Definitely going to have a top 15 recruiting class. Number 13 going to be Notre Dame. They're number 3 right now. They have 13 4-stars, 9 19 altogether, so they're in the same situation as Penn State. Their class is a little bit more full than everybody else's, but it does have good quality. But I think they barely missed the top 10. Number 12, I have Michigan. Their ranking right now is number 11, so I have them falling one spot. 1 5-star, 3 4-stars, 12 3-stars, 16 altogether. A little bit more fuller than these other teams, but still going to be a solid recruiting class. Number 11, barely missing the top 10, Oregon. Right now, their ranking is number 9. They have 1 5-star, 6 4-stars, 8 3-stars, 15 altogether. They could stick in the top 10, definitely possible, but from what I'm seeing from the other teams, I think they're barely going to miss that top 10. Now the top 10. Number 10, Texas. Right now, the recruiting class ranking is number 7. They have 10 4-stars, 4 3-stars, 14 altogether. Pretty good quality right there. I think they'll be a solid top 10 recruiting class. Number 9, Florida State. They're ranking right now number 8. 2 5-stars, 5 4-stars, 8 3-stars, 15 altogether. They have quality and quantity, but I don't expect them to make a major jump or a major fall. Number 8 is where I'm going to put Clemson. Right now, they're number 33. They have 7 4-stars, 1 3-star, 8 altogether. Nowhere close to being done. Clemson could easily have a top 5 recruiting class, but right now, I'm sticking with number 8. Number 7, USC, the Trojans. Currently, they're number 24. They have 2 5-stars, 3 4-stars, and 4 3-stars. 9 altogether. Nowhere close to being done. Recruiting at a high level. USC definitely has the potential of having a top 5 recruiting class, but right now, I have them at number 7. Number 6 is where I have LSU. Current ranking number 4. 3 5-stars, 6 4-stars, and 5 3-stars. 14 altogether. Great recruiting class. Has the potential of having a top 5 recruiting class. We'll see. Right now, I have them on the outside looking in by 1 spot. Number 5, Oklahoma. Current ranking number 5. They have 1 5-star, 8 4-stars, 3 4-stars, 13 altogether. They still have some work to do, but I don't expect them to fall out of the top 5. Number 4, the Buckeyes. Ohio State. Current ranking number 1. 3 5-stars, 12 4-stars, and 2 3-stars. So 17 altogether. That's why I have them falling just a little bit. Their class is a little bit more full than others, but I think they'll hang on to a top 5 ranking. Number 3, Texas A&M. Right now, their current ranking is number 13. They have 1 5-star, 7 4-stars, and 3 3-stars. 11 altogether. They're building a pretty good recruiting class, and I think they'll definitely be in the top 5. I have them at number 3. Number 2, Georgia. Current ranking number 10. But Georgia averages the number 2 recruiting class under Kirby Smart. So I'm very confident and very comfortable at putting Georgia at number 2. They recruit very well. Right now they have 1 5-star, 9 4-stars, and 1 3-star. 11 altogether. A lot of work to do, and they're going to get it done. I have them finishing at number 2 for the 2022 recruiting class rankings. So that means number 1, of course, Alabama. Right now their ranking is number 6. They have 3 5-stars, 7 4-stars, and 1 3-star. 11 recruits altogether, but we all already know that Nick Saban is nowhere close to being done with this recruiting class. I expect Alabama to once again have the number 1 recruiting class for 2022. Let me know what you think about my rankings. Of course, I know I'm going to be wrong somewhere, so point that out, make your case, and we'll see what happens. That's all I got for you for this show. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on my next show.